Hi, first graders. Today, we're going to continue with some two-digit math strategies. The first one we're going to talk about today is adding multiples of 10 and a two-digit number in our head. So first, let's think of multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and so on. Let's look at this problem. 25 plus 60. We can use our heads and fingers to help us add multiples of 10. First, put the number that is not the multiple of 10 in your head. In this case, it's 25. 25 in my head. Then look at the tens number and put your fingers up to represent the number in the tens place. In this case, it's 60. So I'm going to put up 6 fingers because 6 is in the tens place. So 25 plus 60. Next, I'm going to start at 25 and count up by 10. 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. That's right. 25 plus 60 equals 80. Let's try another one. 27 plus 30. So first, you're going to find the number that is not a multiple of 10. In this case, it's 27. Then you're going to look for the multiple of 10. 27 in my brain plus 30. I'm going to put up 3 fingers because 3 is in the tens place. 27 in my brain plus 30. Let's count on by 10. 27, 37, 47, 57. That's right. 27 plus 30 equals 57. Remember, for this strategy, put the number that is not the multiple of 10 in your head. Then look at the tens number and put up your fingers to represent the tens place. Okay, first graders, this week you're also going to work on adding two-digit numbers plus one-digit numbers. When adding a two-digit number and a one-digit number, you must line them up on top of each other. They should line up on the right. Once they are lined up, you add the ones first. 6 plus 2 is 8. 3 plus 0 is 3. When there is no digit in the tens place, we know that represents 0. 36 plus 2 is 38. Remember, add the ones first, then the tens. Let's try another. I'm going to repeat it to help you get it in your brain. Remember to add the ones first and then the tens. Let's check and see if our problems are lined up. 64 plus 3. They are lined up on the right-hand side. Drawing a line down the middle might help you keep these in order. Add the ones first. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 6 plus 0 equals 6. 64 plus 3 equals 67. Let's try one more together. Remember to add the ones first and then the tens. Are we all lined up? Everything's on the right. 71 plus 8. Split it down the middle if it helps. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 71 plus 8 equals 79. Remember, this is the key. Add the ones first, then add the tens. Here's a quick tip. If the problem is written across, you must line the numbers on top of each other first. Let's try it. 26 plus 3. Remember, everything needs to be lined up on the right. 26 plus 3. I bet you can say it with me. Add the ones first, and then the tens. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 2 plus 0 equals 2. Remember, make sure you line the problem up on top of each other first. Then add the ones, then add the tens. Let's practice one more math skill for the week. Adding 2-digit plus 2-digit numbers. You're going to notice it's a lot like adding 2-digit plus 1-digit numbers. Just like we learned, it is so important to line up our numbers. When adding 2-digit numbers, it is important to still line up the numbers. Look at this. Oh my goodness. 34 plus 23, but it is not lined up. This is wrong. Put an X on it. Let's check it out over here. 34 plus 23. Everything is lined up on the right-hand side. I bet you can remember. Add the ones, then the tens. Just like we practiced in adding 2-digit plus 1-digit, we do the same thing. You can split it down the middle if it helps. Add the ones. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 34 plus 23 equals 57. Let's try out a couple more 2-digit plus 2-digit problems. 71 plus 45. Let's check to make sure they're lined up first. They're lined up on the right. Then, remember, add the ones, then the tens. Let's look at the ones. 1 plus 5 equals 6. Now move over to the tens column. 7 plus 4 equals 11. 71 plus 45 equals 116. Oh boy, here we go again. This problem is written across. What do we need to do first? That's right, line them up on top of each other. 14 plus 64. Make sure they are lined up. Everything is to the right, and now I add the ones first. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 14 plus 64 equals 78. That's one way we can solve 2-digit plus 2-digit numbers. Okay, first graders, have a great week of math. You're getting pretty tricky. This week you'll be practicing quite a few skills. Remember, adding multiples of 10 and a 2-digit number in your head, adding 2-digit numbers plus 1-digit numbers, and finally, adding 2-digit numbers plus 2-digit numbers. Math rocks!